Hey, what's going on, everyone? Market's opening soon. I think it's already open. So here we go. If you want to follow me on Stimit, eventually I'm going to pretty much redirect everyone to this page. But for now, if I can get everyone to just go over there and watch these videos through this link over to the blockchain social media Stimit, that would be awesome. Eventually, I want to stop running ads and post all my stuff on the blockchain over there. How I'm going to do it and format it, I'm going to post a link in the video and in the description of the video, and then I'm going to have a monthly list of videos, and so far I've got the January list. So I'm going to keep posting every day in the January blog chain here and put the latest one up front. So there you go. This link is going through my website, so if you ever get lost, just go to my website. It's the first button on the title. So here we go. Here's a dollar. It looks like it opened up for the week. Closing the week, you can see the whipsaw back and forth, and then broke down back across into previous highs, and now we're opening up above previous highs. So take out that whipsaw and it could break out again. Otherwise, watch out below, as previous lows and previous highs are right here. Could take another leg down. S&P, last week's close. Ooh, look at that, huh? Pretty bullish move. There we go, outside the pattern. I figured a bearish retracement, but it bounced right there and just just a 1-2 punch in between the 13 and 8. You'll see that. Nice bullish move. Busting outside the little line. Let's see where it goes. Let's see. Looks like a pullback coming in on the shorter term. Dow Jones look the same. See a weekly close. Nice. Look for previous high breaks as it looks bullish, but it hasn't broken anything. So watch the once over, the throwback, the head fake. Look for previous low breaks on the downside as well, as it's got plenty of room to come back into support. I figured, the bearish retracement, but it closed above on Friday. So it looks bullish there. See a monthly, how it's forming. It's putting in a double top for the monthly so far, so I have to keep a watch. If it has struggles to get over that top and make new highs, you know that you still have that double top. So let's see what happens. NASDAQ. Looks like NASDAQ's going to take another leg up. See what happens. Looks like the market's open. Breaking previous highs, taking out that falling star trading action. Not a falling star to be exact, but it has that same trading action. Broke below previous highs, bounced off support, broke previous highs, broke previous highs. Looks bullish, huh? See what happens. Looks like it wants to take another leg up. It's got to be going parabolic one of these times. Breaking previous highs, taking longer term break here. Um, 10-year Treasury note, that looks like a bearish retracement, but also a bullish piercing pattern. That might be the bottom on that too. That's interesting. Coming down into support, making a bullish piercing pattern on the daily. Look out below, as it's got plenty of space between the 34 and the top there. It's highly extended. But if it wants to go sideways for, a couple months and gather its legs, but I gather it's going to come down into support. But looks good for now. Nice 3-bar pattern there. Coming into resistance on the shorter term. See that bullish piercing pattern coming in right there. Nice daily bullish piercing pattern. We'll see if they can come all the way back up above the EMA 8. Holding support on the way down. It's pretty good. Looks like the Shanghai Composite had a bounce last week. Coming into resistance now. Let's see if it'll come back down as the 8 crosses the 13. Longer term, let's see how we're shaping up. Watch out for a bearish flag pattern. Look out if it doesn't break above soon. Price is in that pinch. Back and forth, support, resistance, back and forth, pop. I don't know, that might be a bearish flag though, so watch out below. Nikkei looks like it's still going somewhere. Doesn't want to stop. Looks like we got a double top put in on the daily. Weekly double top. Falling star action there. Fell down. Another falling star action there. Got support at 18.7. Previous lows. So let's keep that. I got these lines put in. I was looking at this earlier. It might be a bearish flag over here on the longer term as it comes into resistance. 60, the 60 mark. 50 will get you 60. If it doesn't have a real good pop across and come back into support, 60 is not going to see 70. It's going to see 60 and back off. It needs to break in the next pattern up. For now, it looks like a rising wedge where things come across as a bearish flag pattern. But I do expect crude to go to 60 though, first, before it breaks down. Got previous lows coming in. Looks pretty strange up in here. That's a monthly pattern. It's consolidating. Trade outside. Here we have a channel, opposing points, making a channel, and then we had a whipsaw outside, and then a whipsaw across, closing inside. Look for previous high breaks to get the other side of the channel. Also hitting resistance and coming across 34 on it with a passion. So it's in a channel. Watch for breaks outside the channel and use the 50% rule of the channel as support. Gaining support above 50%. Because we do have a reversal there. Not much of a reversal, but it bounced across 34 and closed inside. If it would have just had a little bit more, it would have been a nice hammer. But look for previous high breaks. Previous high breaks. Get the other side of the channel. See if we can break previous highs onward and upward. As it did close above support. Gold. My target is the opposite side there. So let's get above 1200 this week. So far so good. Cross the 8. Now we're opening inside the 8. Let's see if it'll come back into support first before it takes off for another run. Let's see how we opened. Looks like right across the 34 on the open. Coming back into support. Watching the 8 cross the 34 on a daily. $4 hour, looks like stair stepping coming into support. Like a real steady looking stair stepping down in. Look for some kind of a wick pointing down. Get this thing turned around. Let's see how we're going to trade this for tonight. Looks like we got a little bit of work to do on the hourly chart. Let's see if we can't break, consolidate, break into previous lows, gain some support, and I'll buy in. Watch for a bottom. Watching the 60-minute crossover the 60. Here's silver. It's a bearish retracement. Higher lows coming into a you can see the 8 and the 13 pinching and the price pinching with it. Looks like we've got support. Look for previous high breaks at 1650. Right across the 34. Let's see if we can get this thing moving. Looks like a bearish flag. Watch for a failure of that bearish flag. Crossing over resistance on the 4 hour. Daily on silver, it looks like a pretty beautiful reverse head shoulders. Break of previous highs, came across the 34. Bullish retrace all the way back in and closed above. Look for some more support moves by the dips from here on out. That's what I see. Gold silver ratio. I haven't looked at this for a while. I'll look at the long term. Let's see. Wait, let's go weekly. Looks like it's bearish flag on the gold silver ratio. See what happens. Gold could be the better buy here coming in. If this takes another leg down. This is where the ultimate buy in silver was, like 83 to 1. Now we're at 71 ounces of silver to 1. Look at copper. Gotta get copper running this time with everything else. But that looks like a bearish retracement back into resistance, closing below the 30 EMA 8. We'll see how this opens. GDX. Nice cross of the 8, came back into support, hit the other side. Look for another higher low, and then a whip across, getting above, tapping that 34 for the first time on our bottom play. GDXJ, same thing. Looks like it might have hit its natural course of return. Look for some kind of a sideways action. I don't see it coming back into the 8-1 again, but you never know. Look for breaks in the previous previous lows. Got previous lows here and here. Let's get above here. Nugget, same thing. That's my target for next week. Right across there. Right across into support. That's the target. See how that works out for me. Nugget, or JNUG. I traded the top, and I bought back into the support. We'll see what happens this week. I only gained a small portion of shares, but I'm still all in now on JNUG, buying into support on the close last week. That's how I had it. But I sold it. I sold increments on the way up, and then I held it, and then bought back into support. I didn't buy it all the way down here. I was more like in here, anxious, whatnot, but it did bounce at the end of the day. I did pick up more shares, but not as much as I should have. I'll keep playing this one for, it's a really nice mover. Bitcoin. Look at that. I told my friend to buy in about 750. I mean, seriously, I missed my target by how much? And that happens? Oh man, time to jump in on Bitcoin. Watch the open up on the on Bitcoin. That is a huge move. Take out that double flat top break. I don't know what to say. That is a badass hammer. All the way down into support. I said 750 right there. And it happened quick too. Watch, if this churns on a dime, it come down very quick, churns on a dime, it'll break that flat top right there. And I'll tell you why. Because long term is a cup and handle. See the cup and then the handle. We'll see how fast that handle comes in. Or that could have been the handle. And then that's the flat top break back into support once again. I don't know, this thing's on fire though. That is a pretty badass hammer. And Come on now. There we go. All right, so let's look at just a couple equities. AG coming back into support. Exactly what I thought. At any time it could go, but once it breaks, usually we have a probability of it coming back into support after the break. That's my momentum change right there. The momentum change back into support, buy-in support. Cross the 34. This sometimes consolidates, allows the 8-day to come across. Sometimes it consolidates a lot more to allow for the 13 to come across. Other times you get a quick U, a very quick U, and then it breaks to higher ground, carrying the 8 and the 13 across much faster. JNUG, I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm in it directly. But you can see the flat top break on that gap up and run, and then it came all the way back in. That was real quick, to be honest. I mean, that's the right shoulder. Left shoulder, head, reverse head and shoulders. Watch that quick U. We'll see how fast this thing can move. Supposedly, it's, what is it, 3 times the junior minor sector. If you wanted it volatile, this is 3 times volatile. I love it. Yes. Cliffs. Looks like it's having a little rough time. Hit resistance and came off, closing on its near its lows. FFMG. Watching that one for a churn. Look for previous high breaks about 67. I think that this one is going to be. It's not. It's that whole adage that the gold miners never made that much money, but it was the people that made millions servicing the gold miners. This is going to be servicing the miners section. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what their business model is, but it's in the service part of the mining sector. That looks like a pretty nice quick U right there. Look at it cross the 8, come back into the 8, hitting the 13, coming the move right across the 8 into the 13, back to the 8. Watch the break coming on this one. It's coming. It looks pretty good. This is a weekly chart. It could take all week. What do we got? They're all good, right? They all come back into support. Let's look at NAC again. Look at NAC's close and then this close. Long wick, exhaustion. Come back into support and then it closed at previous highs. But that is a nasty reversal bar. I would be careful coming into this for too much longer on a long-term basis. Wait till it comes into support, as that's pretty high and mighty. We did get a hammer here, and that was that move, the bounce move back into resistance. Now it's gonna, I think, because of the longer term reversal bar, it's gonna have to gather its legs, as the daily looks like a cross below the 8, back into resistance, and it backed off. We are working with a hammer here, but that longer term has more emphasis. Definitely more emphasis stay above previous highs, as price needs to keep moving up to take out that nasty reversal bar. What else we got? I think that's about it. Please follow me over there at Stimit. I'm going to have a monthly blog roll for my videos. It's where content is rewarded for voting, commenting, and sharing on their system. You earn Stimit dollars, or I don't know how it works, but it's more secure. There's no regulation, and to be honest, no one clicks on ads anymore, and I think that model is getting old, and it's time for a different kind of model. So follow me over there if you can. Let's have a great week. I expect miners to come off of this bullish retracement on the daily charts on a bullish churn here. The consolidation is in. See ya.